to Cares for Pets. Thank you for joining us. I'm Corey Duke, joined by Dr. Jessica Zink with South Tulsa Veterinary Hospital. Thank you so much for being here today. Happy New Year. So glad that you brought another little guest with us today. So this is Eliza Jane. She's 3 years old. Very petite, about like 45-ish pounds.
Actually, yeah, about 35. She's
35-ish?
Pretty small.
Yeah, she's a little thing. And she's, I feel like she's just kind of taking it all in. Yeah, just a little bit. So
she is.
Her story bringing us here today, we love talking about our pets. One big thing. So anytime you go to the vet, they're always saying, hey, we need the routine labs and blood work. So yeah, talk to me about, the commonality of that and why that is needed.
So blood work is super important. The thing about it is that it gives us so much information. And I think that it's a really common misconception among a lot of owners that their yearly heartworm and stool checks are blood work. Well, that's not actually the case. We're just checking for parasites, but that blood work gives us a wealth of information about the overall health of your pet. So parts of it will give us information about their red cell count, their white cell count, whether their platelets are okay, are they clotting okay? Other parts give us information about their internal organ function. So it's just really important that we have that information and really regularly, because not only is it important to have that information, if they're sick, but also when they're healthy, so that we can gauge trends in their overall health as they age.
So when you say regularly, how often do you think that needs to be done?
So if you've got an otherwise young or healthy dog, yearly is great. That's a really great way for us to be able to trend any sort of changes in their blood work and their overall health status. If you've got an older dog, especially one that has comorbidities or other health issues, sometimes sooner, sometimes every 6 months, sometimes every quarter is really important.
So, we talk a lot about, older pets obviously needing this, but what about our younger pets? I mean, do they need it as often?
They do. The thing about it is that younger pets, people think, my dog's 2. Why do I need to do blood work? Well, it is actually really important, because we often uncover a lot of important diseases that we didn't know were there if you're not doing that blood work. And it's important because if we uncover these diseases early, then there's a chance that we can take steps to really prolong their life. And so looking for those kinds of issues early on gives us a really important tool in our tool belt in order to prolong their lives and make sure that they're well cared for.
When we talk about this, what about cost? Is it costly to do this each year?
Well, it depends on a lot of different factors. There are levels of blood work often that are offered. And it also depends on, what kind of blood work we're looking for. Are we doing, a sick patient? We're gonna have to do a lot of blood work for that patient. Are we looking at a healthy patient? That's gonna be a lot less invasive, or not necessarily invasive, but complete. So you don't necessarily have to check so many different boxes when you've got a younger, healthy patient. So that's usually less costly.
Well, this here, again, let's look at her. This is Eliza Jane. She's about, you said, 35-ish pounds. She's real small. She's super sweet. She has high energy. She loves to give, loves a comfy bed and those sweet, sweet snuggles. I am told that she can jump fences, but all you have to do is call her back, and she'll come right back. So she's got a little spring to her step, but she is available through Legacy of Hope Dog Rescue. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you.